putting my edges back, and that's what's happening with this oil actually. Over here is looking really good, and over here just needs to catch up. I'm really equally applying the oil all over, but what I'm going to do is every night I'm going to try to like clean the area and then apply oil. So it's going to be interesting. So what I think I'm going to do is just get some guava leaf tea and just clean this area, apply the oil, and repeat it every day and see what happens. So that will be like a fun experiment. But yeah, this heat wave is killing me. But I think like we should take everything as a positive. What I'm going to do is do a solar infusion. I haven't decided which oil I'm going to use yet. I don't know. This is just like an update to show you guys how my hair looks. I'm going to show you guys like my washing process with the clarifying shampoo, and then applying Ayurvedic mask, as well as after wash the key and everything else. So I hope everything goes into a 15-minute video and not like a 30-minute video. You see what I'm saying? But for the most part, my hair has gotten better. So my hair is normally like a brown tinge or tint, but my hair is getting darker. It's not as dull as it used to be. Actually, my hair does feel a lot more like lustrous. My roots are getting thicker, but I want to wait until next week to show you guys that for sure. But it's gotten thicker. I've had to step up when I use hair tools. In regards to finger combing, it can be daunting, so I do finger combing first, and then I do like a 3-comb smooth and go through my hair once more, specifically the roots, so that they don't get too webbed up. Because my hair can go into locks very fast. So I have to keep my roots clean. I have to keep the pads clean to avoid breakage at the root and everything else. So that's the most part. But oh gosh, this heat is killing me. Oh, one thing that I realized: if you read the packaging on the food herbs, herbal oil mix, you're gonna realize that it's this piece of here. That's crazy. Anyways, you're gonna realize that it says that it's cooling. And when you look into the herbs, if you research the herbs, I have the list of the herbs in my first video. You're gonna realize that they have cooling properties, such as the vetiver and the Bhringaraj and the hibiscus. I don't think hibiscus is in there, but I think if you add hibiscus, it's cooling. Brahmi is cooling as well. And coconut oil is actually a cooling herb. It's not a cooling herb, a cooling oil. It is recommended for persons who have Pitta, and I have a Pitta Kapha constitution type. So for the most part, my body and my hair loves coconut oil. And I found that I slept through the night. I normally get up, like, you see how I'm sweating right now? That's how I got up, like, you see all of this breakage. Yeah. That's when you finish braiding your hair, and then, like, all of the shed hair comes at the ends. I'm interested to see what my hair would do after 3 months of using this oil, if all of this is going to stop. Anyways, so I woke up with like a lot of sweat, and for me it's quite unusual, especially because I use like a fan and everything. So yeah, yeah, I found that to be very interesting, that it's not just useful for hair care, it's also useful for regulating your body temperature. I would tell people who have like respiratory problems like sinusitis to be careful when you're using the oil for that purpose. One thing, there are herbs that may balance out those kind of cooling properties, like garlic. You can use garlic oil. But I'll look some more into that and probably follow up with you guys. So it's already about 7 minutes. I'm just going to show you guys how my hair looks with this suds up, so to give you guys a proper review that I wanted to do. And I'll see you guys in the next part of the video. Okay guys, so I'm just going to be using 1/4 cup of Bhringaraj, and then I'm going to show you guys how I scoop off the coconut cream. Let me see. Try to make this as messy as possible. So this is what I have here, and this is basically all that I'm going to be using on my head of hair. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to be scooping this off. I had it in the refrigerator for over 24 hours, so just gonna take this coconut cream and just put it in there. So I already began putting in the coconut milk, so this is how the remainder looks, and try your best as possible not to get the liquid in, but we're just scooping off the cream. And this is the conditioning effect that I will get with the mask. Alright, and sorry for the background noise in advance. And I just leave a little in it to make to reblend and make coconut milk for use for a second mask. And that's about it. And then I mix it all in. I do my best not to use metal spoons to mix plant powders or clay powders. And then when I'm finished mixing it, I'll show you guys how it looks. So as my videographer giving you guys a close-up of how it looks. It looks like pudding. But when it's done, it's gonna look like chocolate pudding. And you can add coconut oil. I like to put a little bit of coconut oil in it just to give it an extra boost. But this is how it looks. All right. And now I have the coconut oil. It's very hot, so don't worry about me not melting it prior. And I'm gonna be using some of my Herbal hair oil mix. Just a tablespoon. So I like to use 2 tablespoons of oil. So this is going to be the first time I'm actually mixing this oil in a mask. See how pretty it looks? So just mix it all in. And you could always go back and add more cream to this mixture. So you see how it's already starting to look like chocolate pudding. So this is a very thick, oh, it broke. Yes, so it's a very thick paste. Just put that to the side. And this is as authentic as it can get with filming this. This is the paste. The spoon breaking lets you know how thick this paste is. Alright. Try to get it as smooth as possible. And you could add more oil, and you could add more coconut water or more coconut milk. It's really up to you. But I'm gonna let this sit. I'm gonna let this sit for like a few minutes and then come back to it. So you see how creamy it looks? This is how it looks. This is how I like it, instead of the runny texture. Right? And this is how it looks, guys. Like chocolate pudding. And it smells just like chocolate too. Okay, so this is my hair right now. So I'm just going to set it up. I'm trying to do two things at once. With this. So I'm just gonna squirt it out on my head so you can see how it looks. That's it right there. Okay, so you can see how it lathers. So I'm gonna set it up some more and then show you guys, okay? So this is my hair all lathered. It comes out sudsier. I'm gonna insert a clip so you can see when my hair is loose, but this is how it looks on my hair. And I like it. It doesn't strip my hair of any moisture. My hair actually still feels great. So I'm gonna rinse this out and then come out and show you guys how it looks with the Bhringaraj deep conditioner in. Okay guys, so I am on my last section. I have already applied the Bhringaraj. This is how much is left, so I'm gonna apply it to this last section. But for the most part, I like this consistency. It works for me. It's not dripping all over me. And yeah, so let me just show you guys how it looks. It's super dark. It reminds me a lot of indigo. And this is how it looks on my hair. So I'm just gonna apply the rest of it and then leave this on my hair. Sometimes I leave it up to 3 hours, but it depends on how I feel today and how much things I have to do. Okay guys, once again I'm sorry for the background noise, but this is the best lighting in the room and the best color background to use for this clip. And I'm just going to show you guys that I have finished oiling my hair. I like to do this before I apply my leave-in conditioner or cream, but I'm really into creams these days. I hardly ever use a leave-in conditioner. I use a leave-in spray, which is like boiled rose canina water. If you guys want to see a video on that, I can do that as well. But this is how my hair looks. It looks glistening, it's shiny, it's dark. Also, guys, look, I know it's disgusting, but sometimes using Ayurvedic powders and being in a rush can cause residue to be left in your hair. So just a reminder to rinse your hair thoroughly. At least let your hair get drenched in the water try spraying it out. Whatever it is you have to do to get the Ayurvedic powders out. Oh, and one other thing, let me go and grab it real quick. So this is guava leaf juice, and that's what I'm gonna be using to rinse my edges on a daily basis and reapply the oil, and we'll see how that works in conjunction with the challenge with the oil and my entire hair. But I'm trying to aim for washing my hair every 3 days, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, it's going to be easy for me to do because of the excessive heat. Right now I don't have any fans on. I had to turn down the window because of my neighbor's radio being on, but I am burning up once again, and this is the third shower for the day, and it's driving me crazy. Like, I mean, you guys, you have to take advantage of this heat wave. It's telling us something that we need to wash our hair more often. So, I mean, that's it for this video. I just love how this oil makes my hair feel.